Hi everyone, Jenny here. Don't mind me, I need to fix the camera a little bit. Okay, hopefully that does not fall. All right, so welcome to your weekly reading. I've called it the Faery Reading, specifically spelling it F-A-E-R-Y. Because I just finished up doing a deck review video. And I put that down and I was like, all right, well, I have time, so I'll just do the weekly reading now. And I immediately got fairy, and I was like, okay, and I've got a couple fairy decks, but then it was immediately this one, Faery Forest. So I don't know what messages the Marys have, okay, the fairies have for us, but we're gonna take a look, right? That's what we're gonna do. I did bring out the other fairy deck, the Fairy Tarot. May use that one. But I'm just going to go ahead, shuffle this, get started. If you have a question or, situation in your mind that you need clarity on, go ahead and ask that now to your guides, the universe, the fairies, whomever. But I am literally just asking, what do we need to know right now? Number 41, and I'll remember to say any numbers, Awen, gift, divine inspiration, awakening. So I really do I love this deck anyway. The cards are stunning. So what I get with this is, okay, I'm gonna try to think of how to explain this. Like, I don't know if I want to say focusing on your intuition or just listening to your intuition and really trying not to second guess it. Really trying to listen to it and to accept it, if you will. Because, if you're second guessing something, that means you don't accept, what it is, right? But so I feel like you have been inspired to make a change in your life. And this could be career related. I say that first because I feel like that's the higher energy, if you will, the more abundant energy. It does feel more creative, career related. Secondary would be relationships. But either way, if there is a change that you've been wanting to make in your life, like I feel like maybe the past couple of months you've been getting just like flashes in your mind, just random ideas, but you just like brush them aside. Like you kind of just like, oh, I don't know, whatever. But so, and I look at her, and it's to me at this moment, she's looking kind of like, well, are you gonna do something about it? Like, come on. So I really want to say with her that don't be afraid to go after what it is you want. Okay? And I do feel that you've been divinely inspired. There's a purpose behind those random flashes, those random thoughts and ideas. There's a reason for it. And you may not understand the reason right now because divine timing, you're not supposed to right now. Happen later on. But so, yeah, this sense of try your hardest not to second guess what you get. I'm going to use the same deck and pull another card. Like, what else do we need to know? Or how do I want to word this? You know what? I'm going to leave it up to Spirit. I'm going to shuffle, leave it up to Spirit, see what else we're supposed to know. Whether it's a secondary message or if it's a message added onto that one. Number 30 or 3. Oh, so in regards to the Awen, 41 or a 5. 5, which is all about changes anyway. Okay, and I mentioned that about you wanting to make changes. So 33, Trinity, it's 3 is a very powerful number. She who laughs, humor, perspective, mirth. Changing your perspective, seeing things from a different angle, from the bigger picture, if you will. Being more objective versus subjective. Taking the time, I'm also seeing taking the time to really step back and kind of reviewing your life, giving yourself a life review over the past few months, seeing like why you did things the way you did, or why this person did things the way they did, and how they connect with you and your purpose and your path and your journey. So there's this sense of getting a broader perspective. Also humor though, finding humor in the details, in the little things. The humor, I'm hearing the humor is in hindsight. So kind of looking back and being like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Right? And then sort of laughing about it. I'm also, with this card, I also see the word play in my mind, or playtime. So really doing something that brings you joy. And it can be just a creative hobby. It simply could be spending time outside. To me, it's finding something that brings you joy. In doing something that brings you joy, and maybe that's the divine inspiration, it allows for the new beginning and the changes to come in. Okay, so these two are definitely connected. All right, and I feel, if you're having trouble right now, kind of wondering what you should do or should not do, first off, take out the word should, because it puts a restriction on you. Like, kind of like makes it seem like, oh, you have to do this. You don't really have to. You could if you want to, but you don't have to. But so maybe talk to both of them. See what you could do to bring joy into your life, to bring changes into your life, especially in regards to career. If you want to change careers, ask them to inspire you and show you the next steps, just the steps you can take to get to where you want to be. And sometimes those steps also means just to sit back and do nothing. Just so you know, that is also part of the process. You don't always have to go, go, go. All right? Just so you are aware of that. I do want to pull from, well, I'm seeing 2 decks over here. There's Wisdom of the Hidden Realms and there's Earth Magic. I'm going to pull from the Earth Magic first. Let me move this out of the way. Ooh. These cards don't shuffle all that great, but I like them nonetheless. Okay, what other perspective do we need right now? Or what else should we be looking at? Oh, I don't want to say should. What else could we be looking at? Hi, bud. Wind, activation, getting things moving. I'm also hearing some of you, this may not apply to every one of you, some of you actually do need to spend some time outdoors, even if it's cold outside, whatnot. Talk to the trees, talk to the wind, literally verbally out loud. Say whatever it is you want, and do this on a windy day, or it doesn't have to be crazy windy, but do this on a breezy day, and allow the wind to carry out your intentions. All right, get it out there to the universe. Don't just keep it stuck inside. Get it out there. So I am hearing that as well. But this card does also mean like things moving along. Change, the wind changes direction all the time, right? So to me, it's like, expect change ahead, all right? And know that things that you do want to make happen will happen for you. You may not actually have to do as much work as you think you need to do. but change is coming in for you. Also, I'm looking at this. I'm going to turn it. This looks like part of a heart. Keep looking at this. Looks like part of a heart, okay? So I also feel that some of you, this is switching gears a little bit, has love coming in, all right? I'm also hearing don't deny it. Don't push it off. Don't self-sabotage it, all right? And this is a good, come on, like look at this. That's a pretty big start to the heart, right? So this is a good amount of love coming in. Allow it. I'm also hearing in regards to the love, do not be afraid to express, to speak how you feel. I am hearing, for some of you, you may tend to clam up for fear of being vulnerable, fear of, getting hurt, just for fear. But that's what holds you back, all right? That's what holds you back from experiencing the love you would like to experience. So don't be afraid to express, to let it out, if you will. All right? All right. What else do we need to know in regards to wind activation, or what else needs to be activated? Let's go with wisdom of the hidden realms. I love the way this deck shuffles. Do. All right. What else needs to be activated? Sisters of the Seasons, a number 17 or an 8. Cycles of growth, natural law, divine order. Allowing things. Okay, so allowing, that's what needs to be activated. Like I said, sometimes stepping back is part of the process. Easier said than done for a lot of us. So divine order, natural law, it's kind of like when you start sending, like, okay, I think I said this in last week's video. What is it? Oh my God, I can't think of the exact words. Oh my God. Something about planting the seeds and allowing the field to rest will produce like a great harvest. Something like that, okay? If you want to revert to my last week's video, I'm pretty sure I said it in there. Either way, it's like putting all the work in the beginning and then allowing things to take shape. And I feel, I'm going to revert back to career right now, because I do feel a lot of you are going to have some career changes. That like if you've been wanting to start a new business, or to start a business for that matter, or just making a change, it's like, okay, plant the seed, do the initial work you need to do, and then just allow things to happen. Because things have to happen behind the scenes. That's part of the natural law and the divine order and divine timing. Things have to happen behind the scenes that you just cannot be aware of. You're not supposed to. Because if you keep trying to force something to happen, whether it is in regards to career or job, whether it's in regards to a relationship, if you keep forcing something to happen, you keep coming into obstacles. Do you not? Right? So sometimes the process, the path, you have to allow yourself to just let it be. Not let it go. Just let things be. And I feel that is what's going on. Like, okay, if there is actually some work to be done to get you to, from point A to point B, okay, put in the work. But then the second you come into an obstacle, hang back. Like, all right, well, I'm going to let things be right now. Be good. Let time happen. All right? So just know that it is, and you're going to be far more prosperous that way. 17 reducing to an 8. 8 is like a crazy money, abundance, financial abundance number. All right? Huge prosperity number. I even say that, and I'm wearing a prosperity bracelet right now. But so, in Sisters of the Seasons, it's like everything has its seasons. Everything has its time. Things have to take time to come to fruition. You can't have everything just like this. We live in a world now where we expect things to happen quickly for us. No, it just does not work like that, and it's not going to work like that. Get that out of your head. Stop it. All right? So just know that the changes that you want to happen, they're going to happen, but you have to allow time also to predict when that's going to happen. All right? Now, I'm going back to the fairies. All right. What else do we need to know? Because this said cycles of growth, it did. It's one, and I didn't really focus too much on that. I do want to actually pull a card on there. It's sort of, Gizmo just brought a ball in. Yeah. Gizmo, pick it up. So cycles of growth. I want to see if there's any other areas of growth that we need to focus a little more on right now. Number 23, or a 5 again. Frere, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Abundance, peace, contentment. Love this. So two things. One, it's coming in for you. Abundance is coming in for you. However, in order for that to come in for you, here's where number 2 comes in. You have to be at peace first. All right? It's not that like, oh, once everything is in its place, you know, and this gets done and that gets done, then you find peace. It's actually the opposite. It is the complete opposite. Center yourself. Find your peace first. Find your inner peace. Be at peace with the chaos, with the mess. Be in the uncertainty. That's what I'm hearing, especially the uncertainty. Be at peace with it. And then everything falls into the place. In rapid time, mind you, because then you have finally allowed and you finally let go, you finally surrendered. All right? Does that make sense? But this is coming in for a lot of you. A change in the money sector, letting you know that's coming in. I'm looking at like all the flowers around him, and they're blossomed. They're pretty open. So to me, it's like also a blossoming of ideas and inspiration. Your mind becoming impregnated with just new things to get after. All right, but there's a lot of abundance behind it. So just know, okay, it takes work in the beginning, but then partway through, it calls for a surrender to the journey. But this is coming up for you. I really thoroughly enjoy this. I do. I'm actually very happy that card has been pulled. I want to pull. I think this video is going to be a little shorter than last week's. I think last week's was a full half hour. This one's probably going to be less. I'm going to pull from the Moonology deck, kind of to wrap up. I will, at the end, pull from the Blessed Bee decks for our signs, because I do like to do that. I like the way this deck shuffles, too. Okay. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Now I know we're at like a full moon eclipse right now, but have faith in your dreams, which kind of goes along with the Sisters of the Seasons card. Because if you just have faith, like that things are gonna work out, like they will. That's when all of a sudden your faith is like strengthened and amplified. That's actually when you're kind of like, okay, I can relax a little bit and I can allow things to happen. Have faith that what you want to happen will happen in divine timing and order. A fiery climax approaches. This is a full moon in Aries, although I think our full moon right now is in Cancer, which is very nurturing. And that's great because nurturing your goals and what you want to happen, so kind of perfect timing. But yes, full moons, all about coming to completions. Pull one more with that. Done. A new start is coming. Yep. What have I been saying? All these changes. A new start. It's at hand. And I do really feel like it's right now. You may not really be able to see it because, like I said, things have to happen behind the scenes. But new start right there. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So let me move some of these. I have cards and decks everywhere. And I did not take out the Blessed Bee deck, so hold on. Okay. Let's see. So let's pull. Oh, make sure it doesn't. Okay. So I'm going to start with the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. Oh, I got to hold a different way to get these to really shuffle. What blessing is coming our way? $16 or a 7, a blessing from your ancestors. Beautiful. For some of you who've been wanting to do some ancestor work, go for it. I know the past few months have been really just high time for that, quite honestly. I don't know if it's due to the holidays or what, but I do feel that people way in your past want to make themselves known and help guide you. Even those who maybe have even recently departed are around you, okay? All right, what do we got? I'm seeing water and earth at the same time. Who's winning? Earth signs. Okay, earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Right, yeah. What blessing is coming your way? Oh, this deck doesn't want to shuffle that well. A 5. It's all about change. A blessing on your day. Have a good day. So whenever you see this video, know that this fairy right here wants to help make your day better, wants to brighten your day. I'm also hearing look for things during the day that make you smile. Okay? Maybe write them down at the end of the day. Put it in a little joy jar. All right. Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What blessing is coming your way? 22 or a 4, a blessing on a journey. I'm also hearing communication. A lot of birds around you. Birds represent communication. But blessing on a journey. And I'm hearing keep moving forward. If you look behind her, it's a full moon. All right, so anything that comes up during this full moon right now, allow it, okay? Feel it, heal it, process it. Part of your journey. All right, and air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What blessing is coming at you? 28 or a 1, because 28 reduces to a 10 to a 1. A blessing to heal a relationship. And I'm also getting you two are destined. Through time and space, you two are destined to be together. So healing is coming in for you and a loved one. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Please, if you would, check out all the links in my description below. Subscribe to my channel. Share this with others if you feel will help guide them. I will see you guys next time. Bye.